Okay folks, so there's the library. That's Peckham High Street there, like I said. And so I would come home this way. This is the way I would come home. And I would come down this road, which is Goldsmith Road. So I'd walk down here. Yeah, I lived here for about, well, altogether in the two temporary accommodation places that I lived, altogether it was about 9 months roughly. And the reason why I was in the temporary accommodation was because they didn't have any, it was overflowing in Lambeth, so they didn't have any temporary accommodation in Lambeth at the time. So like I said, they put me down. Hey. So anyway, they put me in temporary accommodation down here, and like I said, they put me in one place, and funny enough, they were just old converted pubs. They used to be pubs, obviously, years ago, and then they've been converted into these temporary accommodation things. But all told, I was like in there for 9 months, and the reason why was because I was on the Lambeth housing waiting list, waiting to be housed, and normally it could take months and months and months, even years sometimes, to get housing, because the housing obviously is really difficult and what have you, sort of thing. But I was just really lucky, you know. So I always thank my lucky stars that I got where I, you know, the home I got, and I've always tried to make a priority of, although these days, because of the financial situation, it's a bit hit and miss at the moment, but more often than not, I always try to make sure my rent is paid. That's #1 priority for me. You know, after being homeless for so long, you know, when you finally get your first home, and that's my first ever home, you know, where I'm living, you guys have seen it when I've done vlogs in there. That's my home, and that's my first ever home, you know. And so, you know, when you sort of live in that situation and then you get your first home, you kind of really value it. I do anyway, I really value it, and the last thing I want to do is lose it for not being able to pay my rent. So, but so far everything's working out so far. Anyway, right, so here is the second place that I live. This is it, this is it. This is literally it here, guys. This was an old pub at one time, obviously. Well, I say obviously, maybe not that obvious, but it reasonably obviously. But yeah, I used to live here. This was the temporary accommodation that they put me in, yeah, you got like different rooms in there and stuff like that and what have you, sort of thing. And as you can see, look, it must have been an old pub at one time, because it's got these tiles on the front. The whole building suggests it used to be a pub. Yeah, so that was the first one. The second one is a bit further down there. We will have a walk down there. It's a bit of a walk. It's not like too far a walk. Now the bus station, Peckham bus station, is just literally at the bottom of that road there. So, you know, all in all, it was all, you know, well situated in that sense. Do you know what I mean? Right, okay, so what we'll do now is I'll leave the vlog there for now. I've just noticed as well, in all the vlogs I'm making, there doesn't seem to be a single point when the sun is behind the camera. So I'm always in shadow at the moment in all the vlogs. I'm pretty sure it doesn't look too bad. I'm sure when I've played them back a few times and it looks really dark on the screen, you know, you've still been able to see me. But it's just interesting, every flipping vlog so far, the sun has been behind the camera, and like I said to you, you know, if in terms of lighting and in terms of camera and what have you, you always need a source of light behind the camera to light up the object that you're filming, essentially. Right, okay, so again, until we get to this other place, I shall leave it there for now. There's another one of those abandoned pubs, well, I say abandoned, I don't mean it's used now, but I mean like old pubs. There used to be a pub. That's not the accommodation place I'm talking about, but that is another pub on the corner that is presumably used for those similar reasons. I have no idea exactly, but yeah, so you see there seems to be a lot of them around here, old disused pubs that got then turned into accommodation or whatever. Right, so I'll leave it there for now, guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so here it is. This is the place that I used to live when I first got sent to Peckham. back in 2000. No, actually, I keep saying 2009. Do you know, chances are it was more 2007, 2008. That's funny as well. That door used to be open. Didn't used to be actually a door there. They've put a door there since. Well, like I said, they've done it up since I was last here. But yeah, this was the place. Like I said, came here back in, must have been late 2007, 2008, I think. Not quite sure, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, so that's quite, yeah, they've definitely changed it a lot since I was last here. Definitely. So, but yeah, so, yeah, and because like they've got a new entrance. I don't remember the entrance being at the front. I'm sure it used to be at the side there. I'm sure it did. Yeah, in fact it was at the side originally. But yeah, so there you go. It's amazing how things change, isn't it? So, mind you, like I said, it was like 2000, what was it? 2008, 2009, give or take. No, hang on, no, more 2007, 2008, I reckon, because I moved into my, no, hang on, wait. I moved into my flat in October, 5th of October, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, 5th of October, 2009, and so, and I was roughly, it's about 9 months, maybe a little bit longer, about 10 months altogether maybe. I can't work that out off the top of my head right now, but anyway, so like I said, that was where I lived for a little while, and it was downstairs, sort of in the middle or wherever. But yeah, that's changed a heck of a lot because that front door bit wasn't there before. Right, okay guys, so just a short and sweet one. Just thought I'd give you a bit of Paul Hasson history again. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.